Hey guys, and welcome back to episode 2 of King of Cards versus FIFA. Now, the Euros, they have been pretty insane, right? But the biggest thing is, right, England got knocked out by bloody Iceland, who have a population of about 300,000. Makes a lot of bloody sense. Like, the talent in England's team, that should not be happening. But I'm quite happy because I'm obviously a Welsh fan. But before we begin, I've got a couple of jokes about England. So basically, there's an Englishman, an Irishman, and a Scotsman in a pub. Where's the Welshman? Oh yeah, he's at the bloody Euros. So basically, Wales are carried by Bale. France are carried by Griezmann. England, they're carried by British Airways. See guys, this England team is an absolute joke. Absolute bloody joke. And I've also heard Harry Kane, I've heard Harry Kane's been practicing his free kicks. But he clearly hasn't when you look at this free kick.
Well, that was fucking dreadful.
I mean, let's be honest, England have been shocking in these Euros, and I reckon we should stop talking about them, you know? We should stop talking about them. No more jokes, so that means no more talking about England. And more on Wales, right? We are into the quarterfinals of the Euros. Come on, you Wales, right? We're in the quarterfinals. However, it's not all laughing and joking, because I'm actually losing to FIFA. I'm losing 27-30. And for some reason, some stupid reason, I put up some forfeits if I lose. And the forfeits aren't particularly nice. So I need to get myself back on track with my predictions in the quarterfinals. Now I know I missed out the last 16, but we'll put a line under that. We'll keep going from now. So the first game I'm going to do is Wales versus Belgium, obviously. Now then, as a Welsh fan, I am so excited about this game, right? This is the biggest game Wales have ever played, right? This is the biggest game. You know, I think if Wales can keep it tight at the back, they can stop Hazard from letting rip. I reckon Wales can actually get through them. A bit of magic from Bale, I think, is possible because Belgium's defence hasn't actually been that solid. But FIFA, for some bloody reason, disagrees with me. FIFA thinks that Wales will lose 2-1. However, I think Wales can actually win this game 1-0. Why? Because they have a good defence, Wales. Very solid defence, right? They play 5 at the back, so they can keep it tight, get someone to mark Eden Hazard, who's the biggest threat. Lukaku's been poor, so, you know, and I think Williams can definitely match Lukaku. And there's some magic from Bale, some magic from Ramsey. You know, if that happens, anything can happen. Now, on to the second game, which is Germany-Italy. This is huge, right? Arguably, two of the best teams in the tournament so far. Italy, they've conceded like 1 goal so far. They've been deadly. They've been arguably the best team. But then there's Germany, who've been quite strong as well. They've been solid throughout. They're pretty solid. Good in all round positions. And FIFA thinks that Germany will win the game 1-0. All right, they think it'll be a 1-0 solid. But I think it's going to be. They think it's going to be 1-0 to Germany, whereas I think it's going to be 2-0 Italy, because what we've seen so much in Italy, they score a goal, quite early on, and then they follow that up with a late kind of goal to seal it because the teams attack them so much. Because they got such a solid defence, I don't see them conceding. So I do see Italy progressing into the next round. Anyway, on to the next game, which is Portugal-Poland. Now, Portugal, they've been interesting so far. They haven't really shown up, but they've made it to the quarters, which is better than England. And, FIFA, they think it'll be 1-1, but they think Portugal will win it on penalties, right? Interesting decision, because Poland have been solid at the back. They won the last game on penalties. Portugal, they haven't been hugely impressive, but they've been grinding. They've been grinding it out gradually. So for that reason, I think Portugal are actually going to win it 1-0. Okay. Then on to France versus Iceland. Now Iceland, they've been the bogey team of this tournament, and FIFA believes this will continue because FIFA believe that Iceland will actually beat France 1-0. Whereas me, I'm sorry to all you Iceland fans out there, right? But I think the dream is finally coming to an end. I think the beautiful Euros you've had will come to an end, as I think that France will beat Iceland 2-1, right? I know, I've ruined it for Iceland, but, I'm still kind of hoping they go through, but I don't think it'll happen. Anyway, right, that concludes this video, I guess. If you like this series, why not hit the like button, hit the subscribe so don't miss another video, and if you're new, hit the subscribe button as well. And I hope you're enjoying King of Cards vs FIFA, and I'll see you next time on King of Cards.